Good evening. My name is James Cost. I'm the tournament director for the second Open at Tallahassee Junior Disc Golf Championship. This is also known as Weekend 3, and we're sponsored by Dynamic Disc. I'm also had a lot of assistance on this tournament by Marshall Griffiths, the assistant TD, Patrick Harity is an advisor, assistant TD Dave Muntean, who's also the course director. So we've had a lot of hands going into this tournament. First of all, we're very excited to have you come to Tallahassee. For many of you, you're returning to Tallahassee to play again. We're glad to have you back. And for some of you, it's your first tournament. So we're glad to have you. I want to talk about our sponsors briefly. Obviously, Dynamic Disc is a huge sponsor for us. Lofty Pursuits, Disc and Disciples, Chris Clark, and the Chainhawks from Gainesville. So we want to be thankful for them. As a reminder, this is a PDGA tournament. All PDGA rules must be followed. If tournament play is new to you, don't worry. Someone on your card will help you out with a few things. Also, we have a link to a series of videos that you can watch linked on our website, and so we'll be sharing that with you in an email. Let's see, parking. There is plenty of parking near hole 1 and 18. However, depending on where your starting hole is, there are other locations as well. We'll have a screenshot in this video that you'll be able to see. That'll be right here. Bathrooms also near hole 1. There's a playground bathroom. Hole 10 near the tennis courts, and hole 12 there's a porta potty. Those are the 3 bathrooms that are accessible to you this weekend. And again, there'll also be a screenshot showing you where those are. For water placement, we'll have some bottled water at hole number 1 and 9. But please do come prepared with your own water. All right, let's talk about players packs. We will have custom stamp Dynamic Disc minis and choice of Trilogy disc, Lofty Pursuits mini disc, bag of Lofty Pursuits candy, a $5 gift card to Lofty Pursuits, and we're also going to have a bunch of CTP prizes for the players, as well as prize disc for some of the tournament winners. For our J6 and J8 players, we'll have a Ring of Fire game after your round. So you want to hang around regardless of how you did. We'll have a Ring of Fire game, which also has prizes associated with that. For all other divisions, we'll have a quick bonus CTP, which will be 2 throws on hole 1's basket from the short tee and on hole number 1. Let's see. And also, we're going to have a distance and accuracy contest. If you can throw 400 feet, great. But if it's 75 feet to the left, you're probably off target. So we're going to have an area marked off, most likely by hole 1's basket, throwing up the hill. We're going to have an area flagged off for throws, and we'll be doing that after the second round. And there'll be prizes for that. You'll have 2 throws for the, we'll have a few throws for the distance and accuracy contest. We've not decided how many throws we're going to give you a chance at to get one far and inbounds. Shotgun start, we will have we'll be updating the hole assignments on the PDGA tournament page after registration closes this Thursday evening, and we will have a 9 a.m. start with a 2-minute warning, so listen for horns or sirens to go off 2 minutes before and also at start of play right at 9 o'clock. We'll be using PDGA live scoring. So you'll go to www.pdga.com/scores, and the code you'll enter will be TALLY24. Please play close. Excuse me. Let me try this again. Please pay attention to the to what the live scoring tells you for your pad and hole information. All players are required to keep score. At a minimum, we need at least 2 players on each card to keep score. We know that's the challenge with juniors. Some may not have phones, but hopefully between the parents and caddies, will be able to get everyone to keep score. And if, again, a minimum, we have to have 2 players. But do your best to have everyone. Some of the highlights. Parents and guardians must be responsible for their children during PDGA sanctioned events. Players in the JU12, under 12, under 10, under 8, and under 6 divisions must be accompanied by a parent or guardian during tournament rounds. During PDGA sanctioned tournament rounds, parents and guardians accompanying junior division players is fine. They may assume the roles of a caddy, assist junior players with disc selection, throw selection, rule interpretations, or scorekeeping. But those parents or guardians may not make a second ruling, such as foot faults, courtesy violations, etc. Those parents and guardians must encourage good sportsmanship by demonstrating positive support for all junior players in the group. They must place the emotional and physical well-being of all junior players in the group above the personal desire to win. They must refrain from the use of abusive or profane language and must refrain from using drugs, alcohol, or tobacco. For our layouts, in the first round, players in divisions J8, J15, J12, and J10 are playing 2 rounds. As per the PDJ guidelines, players in J8 and J6 are only playing 1 round. Juniors 18 and 15 divisions will play 100% from the short concrete pads. All other juniors will play 100% turf junior pads or novice pads, except for hole 10, which will play from the shortest concrete pad on hole 10. We'll have some pink flags marking those junior tees. So look for those for the novice or junior tees. It'll be all turf, except for hole 10. Again, they all should have at least 1 pink flag near the front of the pad. All right, for the OBs, follow the PDJ app. We're going to have all the OB rules for each hole in that app, so I'm not going to go hole by hole, but they are spelled out in that app, in the app. So look at that. That is what you need to look for. Again, if there's a close decision on something, don't spend more than 30 seconds on a decision. When in doubt, as to a ruling, the favor goes in favor of the player. Give them a chance. Also, when in doubt, play a provisional. A provisional is when a player isn't sure of a ruling and needs clarification from the tournament director. The player declares provisional, throws the extra shot, but scores the original throw that was in doubt. The tournament director can help settle the decision, and the score can be adjusted if needed before finalizing the scorecard. Don't finalize the scorecard, then come to me or Marshall, who will be on site. We can't really help you there. So do not finalize the scorecards before discussing with us if there's any decision to be made. For OBs, as our PDJ rules, you can throw where the disc was last in bounds up to 1 meter inbounds with a 1-stroke penalty. We may have a few spotters on some of the holes, so it depends on our volunteers. We're trying to work on some good spotters, but please be very careful crossing the access roads in between holes, especially between holes 15 and 16, and then back from hole 17 to 18. We hope to have someone there with the traffic in this area because cars do sometimes turn into the park area kind of fast. Let's see. We will have check-in beginning at 7:30 on Saturday morning. We're not going to do early check-in on Friday like we did this past tournament. It was just too much for us. We are going to have Friday doubles, and we're also going to have an optional. We're going to have an optional opportunity for you to participate in a clinic for anyone who wants a little bit of help. We'll have a few people there who've got more experience in disc golf that can possibly help with forehands, backhands, putting, approach shots, disc selection, anything that you need help on. We're willing to help out on Friday afternoon. The times will be in the email. All right. I think that covers about everything. I know it's short and sweet, but hopefully this will be helpful to you. If you have any questions, send me an email, and I'll be glad to help you out. Thank you. Looking forward to seeing you on Friday and Saturday.